Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari
Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari
Devanada Madhava Kunja Vihari
Devanada Madhava Kunja Vihari
Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari
Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari
Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari
Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana
Yashodanandana Brajanarandana
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 Yamuna Tira Vanachari
Yamuna Tira Vanachari
Yamuna Tira Vanachari
Yamuna Tira Vanachari
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya 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 Jaya
Jaya Jaya Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So is everybody here, Prabhu? And everyone who can be is here?
I think that we have some people in the kitchen.
Yeah? Okay. Well, I can begin if you want, or you can call them. There's always dishes to wash.
You can watch the decision with the glass comes first.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Someone's having fun in the kitchen, I can see. I can hear. Anyway, so today's topic.
Maybe they're not aware. Like, so they're probably not aware how loud they are.
So, Krishna responds to everyone according to their desires. This is the topic. And I'll be reading from the Bhagavad Gita as it is by Srila Prabhupada from chapter 4, verse 11. I should start by saying that actually I don't know anything at all. I know I always say this, but it's a fact, I don't know anything. But I'll try to say something. But even though I don't know anything, I'm simply copying Srila Prabhupada's words, and I'm just giving some of my own small realizations. So even though I don't know anything, what I say will be perfect because I'm just using Srila Prabhupada's words. Hare Krishna. So thank you to Santosh Prabhu and Suchita Mataji for such another wonderful program. So many people, so many devotees here. Thank you for that. I'm the least qualified in this room to say anything. Prabhu here should have given the class, I know. You should give the class, Prabhu, so please give me your blessings. So
do you ladies want to sit here?
No, I'm fine. Perfectly fine.
So, chapter 4, verse 11. Krishna responds to everyone according to their desires. Ye yata mam prapadyante tam statevya bhajamyaham manvat manu vartante manushya partha sarvasa. Translation: as all surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. Everyone follows my path in all respects, O son of Pritha. So Krishna speaking on the battlefield to Arjuna. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Okay. So, purport by Srila Prabhupada. This is a long purport, but it's very, I'm going to read it all, it's very, very lovely, explains so much. Everyone is searching for Krishna in the different aspects of his manifestations. Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is partially realized in his impersonal Brahmajyoti, effulgence, and as the all-pervading supersoul dwelling within everything, including the particles of atoms. But Krishna is fully realized only by his pure devotees. Consequently, Krishna is the object of everyone's realization, unless anyone and everyone is satisfied according to one's desire to have him. And in the transcendental world also, Krishna reciprocates with his pure devotees in the transcendental attitude, just as a devotee wants him. One devotee may want Krishna as a supreme master, another as his personal friend, another as his son, and still another as his lover. And Krishna rewards all the devotees equally according to the different intensities of love for him. In the material world, the same reciprocations of feelings are there, and they are equally exchanged by the Lord with the different types of worshippers. The pure devotees, both here and in the transcendental abode, associate with Krishna in person and are able to render personal service to the Lord and thus derive transcendental bliss in his loving service. As for those who are impersonalists and those who want to commit spiritual suicide by annihilating the individual existence of the living entity, Krishna helps also by absorbing them into his effulgence. Such impersonalists do not agree to accept the eternal blissful personality of Godhead. Consequently, they cannot relish the bliss of transcendental personal service to the Lord, having extinguished their individuality. some of them who are not firmly situated, even in the impersonal existence, return to this material field to exhibit their dormant desires for activities. They are not admitted into the spiritual planets, but they are again given a chance to act on the material planets. For those who are fruitive workers, the Lord awards the desired results of their prescribed duties. And those who are the yogis, seek mystic powers, are awarded such powers. In other words, everyone is dependent for success upon His mercy alone. And all kinds of spiritual processes are but different degrees of success on the same path. Unless therefore one comes to the highest perfection of Krishna consciousness, all attempts remain imperfect, as it is stated in the Bhagavatam. Akarma sarva kamova moksha karma udara dehi dirvena bhakti yogina yajeta purusham param. Whenever one is without desire, which is the condition of the devotees, or is desirous of all fruitive results, or is after liberation, one should, with all efforts, try to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead for complete perfection, culminating in Krishna consciousness. So I'll read the verse again. As all surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. Everyone follows my path in all respects, O son of Brita. So, Krishna is responding to everyone, actually. It is not that Krishna is responding to just devotees or demons, but he responds to every single living entity, humans and all jivas, all living entities, animals, so forth. And he's revealing himself, not for the sake of revealing himself according to how he wants to, but according to the desire of the person, of the human, let's say, of the individual person. And in the Bhagavad Gita, in chapter 15, Krishna says, Sarvasya chahim hidi sanivisto, mata smitir gyanam apunaham. I am within everyone's heart, and I'm giving remembrance, smitir, knowledge, jnanam, and forgetfulness, apurnaham. So remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. So why should Krishna give anyone the ability to forget him? Krishna's merciful, isn't he? So why should Krishna give someone the chance to forget him? Is that merciful? The reason why is because they want to. They don't want to remember Krishna. So those who don't want to remember Krishna, Krishna is happily giving them that desire. Krishna gives everyone's desire. So they believe that they are beyond any law, so Krishna hides from them. Some people understand the law in terms of the government law. So if someone parks on a double yellow line, they'll get a ticket. But even if they don't park on the double yellow line, even if they park on the double yellow line and don't know they should, which happens, they'll still get a ticket, isn't it? That will still happen. But then there is God's law, Krishna's law. So whether one abides by Krishna's law or doesn't abide by Krishna's law, the law is there, Krishna is there. And they will reap the rewards or the results according to Krishna's law. So the ones who don't know Krishna or don't want to know Krishna, they believe that they are the master of themselves, their house, their family, their world, their nation, whatever it may be. So it's Krishna's mercy from within the hearts that he gives them the ability to forget him. But in reality, everyone is searching for Krishna in different aspects of his manifestation. So Krishna gives realization according to different people's desires of him. So according to their desires, he gives them a certain amount of realization. So for example, the philosophers, the Gyanis, they partially realize Krishna in the form of his impersonal nature. And so his impersonal Brahma Jyoti effulgence is spread everywhere. and they get a piece of that, so to speak. The yogis or meditators who sit and meditate for long hours realize that Krishna is within the heart as the super soul. There's an entity that's different from themselves, and that's within the heart. And the devotees, they realize Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And they realize Krishna as the Supreme Master, or as a friend, like Arjuna was a friend, a servant. Hanuman was a servant of Lord Rama, and so forth. A son of Mother Yashoda, a lover like Radharani. So different aspects, different levels of realization. But the whole world is created by Krishna for us, actually. There is no one who is not subject to Krishna's law. So the rebellious living entities who want to try and enjoy Krishna separately from Krishna, who want to try to enjoy himself. But in reality, there is no enjoyment that is separate from Krishna. Krishna explains in chapter 5.529, Bhoktaram yagya tapasa. Krishna is the only bhokta, the enjoyer of yagya, sacrifice, and tapasya, austerity. There is no one else who is the ultimate enjoyer of actions. So actually we're constitutionally servants. We're servants. And we have no alternative, actually. And we naturally want to give. People naturally want to give, isn't it? Generally, people, nice, good people, want to give. Sometimes some don't, but on the whole, people you meet on the street, they want to give something. If I'm out on the street and we're talking about Krishna, we're offering some books, they naturally want to give something. They may not take the book, they may not take something, but they naturally want to give, don't they? To give a little bit. Or they'll naturally want to hear what we have to say to a degree. I was on Harinam last week, so chanting outside in the streets. And the Christians are out there. They're giving. They're giving to people on the street. The Muslims are out there, they're doing their thing. And the Hare Krishnas are out there, they're doing their thing. And the Hare Krishnas are having most fun, actually, because they're dancing and singing and stuff. They're having the most fun. But we must render service to be totally happy, actually. And the materialists, those who don't even know who God is or that God exists, cannot avoid this service. If you look at the multi-millionaires in life, a lot of them become, philanthropists. They go into philanthropy, isn't it? They start giving money. You know, why would they do this? All this hard-earned money. They want to naturally give. They get to the point where they think, I'm still not happy. I've accumulated all this money. I'm so rich. I have an island. I have a cottage by the sea. I have a cottage in the Cotswolds. I have a sun house on the beach. I've got all this. But yet they start giving. They're still not happy. We know that, isn't it, from superstars who you would think they're so happy. But they're not, and they start giving. They start giving their wealth away because they're experiencing some void, some loss, but they just don't know what it is. So billionaires give, and highly educated people also give. You know, professors in universities and things like that, they want to give their knowledge, isn't it? They write books, but simply writing the book isn't enough sometimes. They want to spread it. They want to go on YouTube and write books and speak on shows and share their knowledge. They think that by having the knowledge themselves, they're still not happy, so they want to give. So the natural propensity is to give. I was talking to my auntie over Christmas. I went to, some people know about my auntie. I was talking about my auntie over Christmas. I went to see her. And she was on YouTube. And she used to be a beauty therapist, my auntie. And she was uploading a video how to give her beauty, because she was quite beautiful when she was young. She still is, And when she was young, she was like the models on the Bollywood kind of thing. So it was all that stuff going on. But even she wasn't happy with all the beauty that she had. So she was uploading a video of all the beauty secrets, how to do the. Obviously, I wasn't looking for that. I was searching for something else. I think Amrita Kelly was looking at that previously, and I happened to go on the page. So anyway, I'm only kidding.